I'm now ringing Jonathan Smith.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Jonathan Smith at DWF Law. I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave your name and number, I will of course get back in touch with you as soon as I am able. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Yes, hello, Mr. Smith. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself a daily message. I believe this is message number 34 that I've left you no, this is message number 35. So 35 messages I've left you since the 18th of October. As you're fully aware, there was a hearing supposed to take place on the 21st of November, which was yesterday, which was once again adjourned to a further date to be established. But in the meantime, I'm continuing to ask you to engage with me so I know where I stand with regards to this case. You are advised to you are informed to advise your clients to withdraw this case because this case has no merit. It's going to end up ending my brother's life, and you and your client will be held responsible along with all the other parties in this joint enterprise because my brother's been taken from my care unlawfully and illegally in order to advantage your case today, your case in the county court, which is being railroaded through at all expense. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd of November. Wednesday, the 22nd of November, 2023, and the time is coming to be nearly midday. And I'm once again leaving a message. This is message number 35 for you to contact me and look to resolve the situation without having it to further escalate it in this manner. Mr. Smith, I've been trying to contact you every single day, trying to find a resolution forward. And the reason that you're refusing to engage with me, the reason that you're refusing to have anything further to do with me is quite clearly and evidently because you are taking instructions from Bradford Council. This is a joint enterprise where Manningham Housing Association are simply being fronted to put this claim through to the courts. The courts are then being privately commissioned in order to railroad an outcome to your advantage. I've told the courts from day one that this case is completely without merit. It should be struck out straight away. But you see how it never gets struck out, how it fails and then is brought back to life. I believe we're now on month number 20. It's been 20 months since we returned to the property, and as a consequence of 20 months later, your client could have been receiving all this housing benefit that we would have been entitled to. They would have received the tenancy income, but obviously the truth is becoming apparent. Your housing association client is not really bothered about the money that it gets from government. It's not a private landlord, it's a social housing landlord getting money from the government, and then at the same time working with the local authority in order to torture and murder people to death. My mother, the tenancy holder, was tortured and murdered to death by the local authority through the collusion and collaboration of Manningham Housing Association. In fact, the real reason I've gone to prison is because of this collusion and association. The evidence is quite evidently there before you, and nobody seems to be everybody seems to be, well, we don't really care because and this is the most perverse aspect of it, isn't it, that your whole judicial institution, judges and barristers and lawyers and all of them are fraudulent crooks, aren't they? This is a little game that you play on the public, and hence why you would like me to get a solicitor so that I can I can be disadvantaged and disprivileged so you can buy off the solicitors. The job of any of my solicitors would clearly be to fool me into pretending that everything's above board and nothing is untoward, when the reality is that in this case alone you can see all the systemic failures and abuses of power and authority, particularly by the judges. I once again urge you, Mr. Smith, to contact me ASAP so we can look to discuss this matter. Nothing is going to go forward. It's in your client's best interest to contact me. Please look.
Message has reached maximum length. Message deposited. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
It's all lies and deceptions by these people. They're all crooks. That's why they're hiding behind the corporate veil.